Well, hello everybody. Yes, that time of year, 2023, is coming to an end, and I'm going to go through the top finds of the year. Some really nice stuff when you kind of look back, and best wishes to everybody in 2024. Right, so here we go. We'll start with, so we're going to do a countdown, top 10. And finish off with a bonus find. So, quick honourable mentions. This is I think it's a side plate of a rifle. When it first came out, it was very exciting because of the scratch design in the side. And I sent a picture to a friend of mine, and he was saying, "Oh, it could be Celtic." It didn't turn out to be Celtic, unfortunately, but it's still very nice. Now I think I can see a Chinese dragon carved there. Whether it is a dragon or not, who knows, but it looks like it, and it looks like a hand gripping the stock of an inscribed rifle at the end. So it's very, very beautiful. Absolutely love that. Second honourable mention, in a field, on a good site that I've got, but I've not had hammered coins on this field, but I have had a few interesting items, including this little Roman cherub, little cheeky face. So that's nice. I don't get a lot of Roman, so any Roman is much appreciated. So that little cheeky cherub face is very nice. This doesn't look much, but memories of the First World War, my grandparents. This fine little disc, looked like a token, but it was for the National Projectile Factory, the largest projectile factory in the country, in Lancaster. And I found so much detail about it, so please go and have a look at that video, Munitionette. And I'll put a picture on here. I actually found a photo of all the women who worked there in on a canteen break. I found online. I found a letter of a woman from Surrey who came up and did war work up here. So it's absolutely love researching that. So please check that video out. This doesn't look much, but it shows you to check things. Apparently this is a Roman toiletry item. If you look at the end, you can see it's kind of snapped off, and it was on a ring, and there'd be tweezers and another item. So again, I don't get many Roman items. So a Roman toiletry item, I think for doing makeup or something. Looks a bit robust, but they were robust people, weren't they? This, when I saw the picture on it, so when I first saw this, I kind of knew it was lead, but then you see a picture of a short cross coin. I've only ever found one short cross coin, so it's kind of like a bit of a tease. But this is quite a nice find. It's a coin weight for weighing maybe 10 of those ancient medieval silver hammered coins. It's a shame that there wasn't 10 short cross coins there as well, but it's quite a unique find, a coin weight of those, so I'm pleased with that. Right, those are the honourable mentions. Right, so here we go. In at number 10, a gold ring, and quite a high gold content in it. I think it's 18, was it 21 carat or 18 carat? I'll have to double check that. It'll come up on a picture, I'll check that. So in at number 10, gold ring. Didn't find much gold this year, but a beautiful gold ring and high gold content as well. It's on quite a small field that a gentleman very kindly let me on, but I have been good to him, because whoosh, off it went. That's gone into their family, the daughter or the son or what have you will be having that. So lovely gold ring, so I was pleased to find that. Still waiting my first gold coin, but not being greedy. So that was number 10. In at number 9. I've only ever found one of these, well, only ever knowingly found one of these, and it was a bit of a different shape, a square shape, a heraldic pendant. You can just kind of make out maybe a little bit of the gilding that was still on there, but it is quite a beautiful thing. I thought, you know, it looks old. I thought it might be like a square lid off something. You know what? You know who it was heralding. You know, which local lord. I don't think it was from. It could have been off the lord's horse, but it was probably off a messenger or somebody working for the local lord. So so far my one and only medieval pendants. Yeah, really nice find. Another first in at number 8. A cannonball. Always wanted to find one. Beautiful thing in the hand. You know, it was a surprise. You know, it was a reasonable signal actually. It wasn't like a complete iron signal. You know, it was a bit muffled because when it originally came out, it was quite crusty. And I just had a feeling about it. Could perhaps see a bit of roundness there. Started chipping the gunk away, and out popped a lovely cannonball. It's 2-inch across. I'm not quite sure exactly what you know, what caliber of weapon it's from, but it's absolutely beautiful thing in the hand. So that was number 8, cannonball. Absolutely fabulous. In at number 7. I had more hammered coins last year than this year. I think I've had about 10, I think, this year, something like that. So in at number 7, I've been, you know, I've not found. I think I found one of these, a tiny one. I've been waiting to try and find one. Charles I, the king who lost his head to Oliver Cromwell and his Puritan gang. And it's a beautiful big shilling. When it was very deep, came out beautiful. Yeah, it was like a purpley blue colour. Took me a few seconds to convince myself that it was a hammered, 'cause it's so big and beautiful in the hand. But yeah, that was absolutely lovely find. Charles I shilling, beautiful. Number 6. This was you know, it's partly on the list because of how difficult to find. So a Roman terracotta base spindle wall. So it's made out of a pot, and I only found it because and you'll see in the picture there was a lead little spindle wall in there as well. So perhaps they were used as a pair, you know, the lead spindle wall and the pot spindle wall. They were in the same hole, and you'll see in the same picture a beautiful harness ring or whatever it is. It is beautiful. It looks old, whether it was from the same time period, you know, perhaps it's ring money, who knows, but it's an absolute beautiful thing. So that pot base, Roman pot base, made into a spindle wall, and only found because lead was in the same hole. So fantastic find that, pleased with that. In at number 5. Dun dun dun. Again, it makes the top 10 because it's quite a unique find. I believe this is a old lead. I think, no, it's harder than lead. Crossbow bolt. So it's a crossbow bolt tip, and it's stuck in a piece of bone. I believe it's animal bone. I don't think it was you know, Harold I, but who knows. So yeah, so quite a unique, a little bit gory find. A crossbow bolt tip in animal bone. How it survived, I've got no idea, but bit of a unique find. In at number 4, an Edward II and Edward III purse spill. So this was a great find in an area that had not had any hammered coins, and then I think it's the Edward II penny first, and then a beautiful big groat, and then quite a way away, 60 foot plus, maybe more, across the field, another Edward III penny. Fingers crossed in time something else will pop out. But the reason I think it could be a purse spill is because, you know, they could be from the same time period. But in, you know, near two of the coins, the first two that I mentioned, is a section of a purse bar. So it looks like somebody's lost the purse, or the purse is broken. Maybe they were on horseback. I've only found part of the purse bar, so maybe the rest is to be found. But the actual part of the purse, you know, the cloth, leather, or whatever it was, is long gone. But I believe, and that's now a treasure case, that is a 1300s early Edward purse spill. That's a beautiful find, and in context too is fabulous. In at number 3, this took some figuring out what it probably is. I thought it could be a Saxon brooch, but it's probably a Roman offering plate. I found it in 2 bits. I've not found the rest of it yet, but like I said, don't find much Roman up here in North Lancashire. This was not too far from Lancaster, so beautiful find. It's probably a Roman offering plate. Beautiful thing. It looks like it could have been a bit silvered. You know, who knows what it looked like when it was new, but it's fabulous to hold it in your hand, and it's great to find it. So that was in at number 3. In at number 2, like I said, not been finding much Roman. I'd been wondering why I'd not found any denarii, any silver Roman coins, and this came out very, very deep. A flash signal, very, very deep. Dug it out, and you know, it felt heavy in the hand. Just the way it looked, just the way it felt, I kind of instantly thought, is this Roman denarii? And it looks 3 silver denarii fused together. So whether they were going to be melted down, and what they were being melted down in was disturbed, whether they were accidentally dropped on a fire, or whether they were, it looked like they're together. So they could have been in a kind of a leather pouch, dropped on a fire. Maybe they were thrown on a fire as an offering. Maybe the local brigantes, could have caught a Roman soldier, and you just do not know how those 3 things, but they definitely look like they're fused together, but not just like stuck together over time, but look like they were part melted. So what the story is behind that, who knows? But never found any other denarii, but 3 together. So that's another treasure case, because it's 3 Roman silver coins. Now, in at number 1, when this first came out, I wondered how modern it was, but I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, surely this is bronze. But it was confusing me because the detail was so incredible, the shape of its back. So in at number 1 is a Roman probable Mithras cult bull. Little tiny bull. It's in beautiful condition. It looks like it's enamelled. It's got little red jewel eyes. The horns are still intact. Its feet have gone, legs have gone, or most of them are gone. But it is a fabulous thing. Local museum's been informed. British Museum's been informed. So what they want to do. I think Lancaster Museum are interested in taking it, but we'll see. I think they've got a little Roman altar, but this is a fabulous little find. so chuffed to have found it. Unique to me, I'd never heard of one. So in at number 1, Roman Mithras cult bull. Can't top that. However, just a couple of days ago, I'm not sure it'll top it individually, but I've got an ongoing spot which is quite rare in North Lancashire, of Saxon finds. So far what's come out has been 4 Saxon coins, 1 Sceattas and 3 Styka, and strap ends and loom weights and all kinds of things have come out. I've done a couple of videos on those, but I was back on the site a couple of days ago, picked up a few little lead loom weights and some iron items, but I also found the 5th coin, a cheeky little Styka. So that's the bonus find. So it's been a great year's detecting. So sorry for rattling on, but I'm absolutely chuffed with those. If 2024 is as good, I'll be chuffed with that. So best wishes out there, everybody, in 2024. Bye for now.